Don't bury me, I'm not yet dead. Hey, we were born with wings, we were made to fly, we were meant to live while we're still alive. I'm alive, that's what I say. I'm alive, gonna live that way. I'm alive, that's what I say. I'm alive and I'm gonna live today.
Welcome back. We're moving on to Game 3 now of Shuttle against Jaedong. By the way, I was informed that we were having some trouble with the stream. I don't know exactly what the story was with it. I know we're having a whole lot of people tuning in. We believe we fixed the problem. I don't know. Let us know if it's not fixed for whatever reason. But we got to move on to Game 3 now. If you're unable to watch this, these games will be saved on the GOM TV website. So if it's just too difficult, definitely check them out there. Because, as I said, apparently we're getting just a ton of hits. All right, well, it looks like Jaedong is up 2 games. Not too surprising, but he is just dominating in the way that he's winning these games. I think it's going to be very, very tough for Shuttle to really come out with a victory here. Shuttle's got to win 3 games in a row if he wants to move on. Jaedong just has to win 1 more. Basically, Jaedong has room to mess around now, whereas Shuttle has to play absolutely perfectly if he wants to move on to the finals. If he does not move on, hey, it's no shame in getting, the top 4. There's Shuttle. We can't quite see his face, but he's probably trying to relax a little bit, gain his composure, get in the zone, because it is going to be a long road ahead of him if he wants to pull through with this. Othello is our map. Othello, a very interesting map, fast expanding for Protoss, very common here. Not absolutely necessary. There are other builds you could do. And on the other hand, for our player Jaedong, he has a multitude of different build orders he can go with. Now, Jaedong has played very safe in all of these games. Not overly aggressive, just standard tech patterns. Let's see how he plays this one in Game 3. We're about to get it going. Get ready. Here we are taking a look at Shuttle at the bottom left. A lot of pressure on this player right now. And Jaedong at the top left. They both hug the left side of the map. Now taking a look at the race stats, in this case, Zerg, well, we really can't make much of this because there hasn't been a lot of games played. 3 games doesn't really tell us anything. Now, I'll say this now, and I'll eat my words if I'm wrong, but I do think we're going to see a lot more of Shuttle in the future of StarCraft professional gaming. It's very impressive for any gamer to make it this far in the tournament. And who knows, maybe he will turn around and win this after being pretty behind. Anything is possible. I've seen it happen many times before in tournaments. Well, looks like Shuttle's going to scout his opponent first. I guess that's a question for Jaedong. Now, this is a pretty abnormal build that we're seeing here. This is a very early speed Zergling rush. If I counted the drones correctly, that is earlier than normal, not quite a 9 pool. So he's getting the he's going to get the Zerglings out a little bit earlier, the Zergling speed out a little bit earlier. Well, the forge is out, so it looks like Shuttle should be prepared for this. The pool is only moments away from completing. And that's pretty smart by Shuttle to harass those drones. Oh, nice control here by Jaedong, though. What Shuttle wants to do is, because his opponent has so many, actually, let me rephrase this. Because his opponent has so few drones, he has such an advantage in harassing the drones because he can really prevent Jaedong from getting any minerals. Now, note, Jaedong really wants to kill that probe off before he becomes aggressive. He wants to gain some ground as far as intelligence goes. And here comes the hatchery very soon. Looks like Jaedong is going to prevent Shuttle from actually getting... Oh, Shuttle could have snuck by, but manages to end up losing his probe instead. And you can see that our player is pretty prepared. Jaedong going to send his Zerglings down here anyways. We may need to have some probes here if Shuttle wants to hold this off. 2 cannons. Sometimes these Zerg players will sneak by, run by the cannons, and then harass your probes. Now he does have speed, and he's moving in here right now, and he is going to do exactly that and run by. Now this is Jaedong Micro. Let's see if Shuttle can hold it off. This is going to really screw up Shuttle's mining patterns. Nice move, going for the pylon. Now attacking these probes. Shuttle knows he's in a lot of trouble right now. But Shuttle's doing a pretty good job of microing with probes on 2 ends here. All he needs to do is let that cannon finish. And Jaedong's going to go for the cannon now. But no, he's been trapped by Shuttle's rabid probes. Eaten alive. And I'm surprised. I really thought that was going to do more damage. Props to Shuttle for holding that off with such ease. Oh, nice English. Oh, man. Oh, he just went there. He just did that. Are you watching, Flash? I bet he's pissed. Well, back to the game. We're seeing a pretty standard tech here. Well, not much of a tech because we haven't gotten that far along here, but we are going to see probably a Corsair come out here pretty soon. Jaedong in terrific shape. Even though that harassment didn't prove to be that effective, he at least forced Shuttle's probes to come off of the minerals. Uh-oh, scouting probe trying to sneak in here. I don't think he's going to get much info with that, though. He will be able to see that there's not a lot of drones in that expansion, but that's pretty predictable considering the build that Jaedong did.
아마나게스 김민호에서 들어가고 일단 게스 지향형 플레이를 펼치겠다라고 한다 보니까 바로 찍어서 들어간 기회예요.
The Corsair will soon be in the game when the starport finishes and it's done being built. Until then, Shuttle's in a little bit of an uncomfortable position. He's basically in the dark. He doesn't really know what Jaedong's about to throw at him, which, by the way, will be Mutalisks. And this is pretty standard for Protoss. They'll send out a few Zealots. This at least forces Zerg to make a few more Zerglians, takes their focus off of drones. Citadel on the way, too. Oh, taking out some drones. Nice control here by both. Looks like Shuttle's going to come out on top of this battle. They're taking out another drone. Oh, and another drone. And quite possibly another drone. This is bad for Jaedong. You don't want to lose this many drones. Oh, and another drone. This is ridiculous. Man, that really hurt Jaedong's economy. Shuttle really stepping back into this game. Not looking that bad at all. And you can see right after that attack, he immediately checked directly to the 4 gateways. So he's going to try to crush his opponent early on. Is the Overlord going to get a glimpse of those 4 gateways? I'm not sure if its vision is in range. Tough to say. By the way, the skull... Oh. Well, he did spot the 3 tech structures in there, the Evolution Chamber, the Spire, and the Hydralisk Den, so he has some idea of what's going on. Although it's really handy to keep those Corsairs alive. This timing rush here could really work out. Especially if he can get 1 Archon in there. Oh, mess up by Jaedong. He should not have lost that Scourge. Jaedong actually not playing as well in this game as we saw in the other games. And we can see the Hydralisks are now coming out. Jaedong going to go with this Hydralisk speed build again. Although, remember that last time we saw this build occur, Jaedong was in much better shape. Jaedong lost 5 drones back there. To be honest, I was surprised Jaedong didn't just pull his drones off, send them to the other expansion. Oh. Now he wants to do some harassment with his DT, maybe pick up a few extra drones. But he's got to go to the right locations. Avoid Overlords, especially if they're accompanied with Hydralisks. But you can see Jaedong's already got Overlord speed. So the Dark Templar harassment won't be too terribly effective. This is pretty smart. Oh wait, hold that thought. Getting a few more drones, 1 drone, not too effective there. You can see that Jaedong techs to the Spire, and this basically tricks Shuttle into making Archons when he probably would rather have Templars to Psystorm against the Hydralisks. So pretty smart move here. We're going to see our Protoss be aggressive now. Now, he may be in for a surprise when he sees that many Hydralisks. Oh, Templar snipe! Nice move here by Jaedong. He really needed that Templar. I don't think this aggressiveness is going to work out either. Going for the Archon. Oh, another great snipe here. Once again, going for the other Archon. Oh my God! Shuttle is just getting sandwiched. There's nothing Shuttle can do at this moment. Now he's throwing his units away. Jaedong is just too good. If only he had the High Templars rather than the Archons, he could have used the Psystorm, and I think Shuttle knows that now. Well, this is going to be very difficult now for Shuttle. He lost the bulk of his army. His gas-based units are going to be in smaller numbers now. Jaedong has total map control. He may even expand again here. You can see Shuttle's cut pro production. He wants to really push out because he needs another expansion at this point. Observers are on the way. Oh, this is going to be tough. Let's see, he's going to move out here now, going on the offensive, but there's so many Hydralisks. At this point in time, Shuttle really needs to get an expansion, but just how can he do that? His unit count is so low. You can see Jaedong going to try to possibly do a High Templar snipe. Shuttle controlling his army pretty well, but here come the more Hydralisks. from another side. One Templar down. He can't afford to lose another. Well, he did cast Storm there. Only one more Templar remains. I think we may see another sandwich here. A Jaedong sandwich. They don't taste good when you're Protoss. Some Mutalisks are out now for another High Templar snipe, I do believe. Oh no, he's gonna lose another Templar. Jaedong is just he's just so good at controlling this game, and now he takes out the Observer, then the Archon, and once again, no map control for our player. Yeah, unfortunately for Shuttle, I think this is going to be the last game. I just don't know how Shuttle can possibly win this. He's losing too many Archons and Templars and now Observers. Oh my god, and Jaedong has so many units. This is just ridiculous. Another expansion finishes over here for Jaedong. Jaedong is galvanizing for another attack. Oh god. Get ready for some serious ownage to unfold here. A drop in the back. You can see Jaedong's fooled his opponent once again into putting so much attention on the front that now he can drop the back. Although, you know what? He doesn't seem to have a lot of units here to defend. And it looks like Shuttle has quite a sizable army. This could actually be a blunder for Jaedong. Jaedong probably not expecting aggression here. Jaedong's going to try to get the Observer, though. Ow! And he takes the Observer out, and okay, that's it. There's just no way now. That was his last attempt. It could have worked, but Shuttle microed the Observer and is just succumbing to the Zerg force that is Jaedong. Unbelievable. Here comes another Observer, but goodbye. And this is going to be the end for Shuttle. Shuttle can't do anything now. Good game. Well played by Jaedong. Shuttle certainly didn't play poorly, but he is just no match for Jaedong. We are going to have Jaedong in the finals. Very impressive game by Jaedong. I got to hand it to him. He is good. There's just no way you can stop him. The #1 ranked Zerg in the world will be facing either Backhoe or Flash. Well, thank you for joining us. I do apologize for the lag over here. We've been getting so many hits. I was told that they had fixed it. There might have been something wrong with our server. I'm not sure. But if you were unable to watch them adequately, definitely check out the recordings. But we do apologize for that. Well, it was a clean sweep, a 3-0 victory. And I do believe the LeCAF coach is going to be pretty pleased that Jaedong has made it to the finals. Unfortunately, Shuttle's training was just not enough. I gotta say though, congratulations to Shuttle to making it to the Final Four. The only player who was not seeded ahead in this tournament. That is quite an accomplishment, and I have to say that I expect to see more of Shuttle in the future, and he should just keep training. Well, only 3 are left in the tournament now. 1 Zerg, 1 Terran, and 1 Protoss. Tune in next week. By the way, we should have the lag fixed a little bit better for next week. Going to be Backhoe versus Flash. Backhoe, of course, the player who took down Stork, who is just a monster. Of course, he also did get second place in the GSI. Definitely check out those VODs if you have not already. They were very exciting games to watch, as well as cast. Thank you to our sponsors at Intel, who made the Averatec. Go buy an Averatec. I think, well, actually, I know that without these sponsors and, of course, you who are watching, well, these events would not be possible, and I would probably still be in college somewhere. And if you're at all interested in checking out any more StarCraft, well, actually, let me put it like this. If you're interested at all in competing in StarCraft, try www.iccup.net. That is the largest StarCraft ladder in the world. All the pro gamers train on it. And TeamLiquid.net, the largest StarCraft English-speaking community. There are a lot of funny people there, actually. It's a great forum to just post on. And you can also learn a lot about StarCraft there, too. So, there are the results. 3-0. Jaedong obliterated Shuttle, wiped him off the map. And there's just nothing else to say. Next week, we're going to have Backhoe and Flash. If you're a Zerg player, by the way, definitely watch these VODs. Jaedong's build orders are very strong. Definitely something to copy if you ever want to own somebody as a Zerg player against the Protoss. And of course, next week will be another best of 5. Backhoe against Flash. Let's see if that one turns out to be not so one-sided. Flash, currently the #1 ranked player in the world. Backhoe, a strong, up-and-coming Protoss player. Should be very entertaining. Well, be sure to tune in next week. Thank you for showing up and watching, and thank you for staying up all night if you are somewhere outside of Korea and watching this. We were very surprised at GOM TV to see how many people were actually tuning in to watch these events, not just in Korea or the United States, but all over the world. And next week, I was told it should not be as laggy. I'll find out once I'm done broadcasting exactly what the issue was. But yeah, we should get it all taken care of. Keep playing StarCraft. By the way, I will be the MC for the Seoul E-Stars Festival, so feel free to check that out. I'm not sure where you can watch that, but I will be casting some Warcraft 3 down there, so feel free to check that out. I do have Todd, Short Round, and Technoboy giving me some pointers on Warcraft 3, so the Warcraft 3 community doesn't crucify me, because I don't want to know what Jesus felt like. But it should be a lot of fun. Definitely check it out. And of course, check out our World of Warcraft tournament, the K-Swiss World of Warcraft tournament. Everything can be found at www.gomtv.net. The GOM Player, the most popular streaming program in Korea. Korea, the most wired country in the world. Seoul, the most wired city in the world. Seriously, I just love Seoul, Korea. It's like it's so clean, great party life, hot girls, and everybody plays StarCraft. It's basically this utopia. Wonderful place. Definitely come visit it. Well, we're going to be wrapping it up pretty early here today. Normally I'm casting for a few more hours. Smuffed and Raincon, if you're watching, we're going to transfer all of our probes to the club. And welcome you back to Korea, Raincon. Take care.